Hi everyone, I am Hima Shankar from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, from semester 1, section Audi. Subject is waste management. Topic I have got is hazardous waste treatment. What is hazardous waste treatment? Simply defined, a hazardous waste is a waste with properties that make it dangerous, capable of having harmful effects on human health and or the environment. Hazardous waste is generated from many sources, ranging from industrial manufacturing process waste to batteries and may come in many forms, including liquid, solid, sludges, and gas. Identification and classification of solid waste. Hazardous waste can cause adverse effect on ecosystem and human beings. The nature of hazardous waste is non-biodegradable or persistent in nature, biologically magnified, highly toxic, even lethal at low concentration. Identification procedure. List provided by government. These are the waste that are dangerous. They exhibit a certain physical property or characteristics. There are four characteristics that make the waste hazardous, that is ignitionability, corrosivity, reactivity, and toxicity. The percentage of clean personal automotive fertilizers are 18, 16, 12, and 11% respectively. Paints are of 9%, pesticides 9%, lamp 8%, removal 7%, and batteries 5%. Classification or listed of hazardous waste. These are the waste that are hazardous because they are listed on one or more of four different types of list of waste. F listed waste. This list of waste include 28 different types of waste, include certain spent solvents, metal finishing waste, dioxin containing waste, chemical manufacturing waste, wood preserving waste, petroleum manufacturing waste, and hazardous landfilling lead health. Classification are listed of hazardous waste. Here listed waste. This list of waste includes 100 waste from specific industrial processes. The specific processes are in the industries of wood preserving, petroleum refining, primary and secondary metals manufacturing, and the manufacturing of industrial chemicals, links, pigments, pesticides, explosives, and veterinary pharmaceuticals. Few listed waste. This list of waste includes several hundred different commercial chemical products. Waste that fall under this listing include only those products that contain the list constituent as the sole active ingredient. This waste include old or off specification or virgin material that are being discarded as a container residue or spill resistant. Classification are listed of hazardous waste, P-listed waste. This list of waste includes 200 different commercial chemical products that are being defined as acutely hazardous. This means that the waste are specially toxic. Waste that fall under the listed include only those products that contain the listed constituent as the sole active ingredient. This waste include old or off-specification virgin materials that are being discarded as well as container residue and spilled residue of the material. Ignition waste. The waste is ignitionable if it is a liquid has its splash point below 140 Fahrenheit, such as petroleum, diesels, perfumes, alcohol, etc. It is a flammable solid. It is an ignitionable compressed gas, or it is classified as U.S. Department of Transport as an oxidizer. And corrosive waste. A corrosive waste is it is aqueous water based that has pH 2 or lower than it is strong acid, or 12.5 or higher is a strong alkali. or it can corrode the steel at the rate greater than 1 by 4th inch per year. The corrosion eats the metal itself, which is the dangerous. The corrosive metal is dangerous for the health of the human and also harmful for the environment. Reactive waste. There are many ways that a waste may be defined as reactive waste. To differently summarize, reactive waste include waste that are unstable, react with water or form hazardous mixture with water, are capable of releasing toxic cyanide or sulfide gases which contain conditions are explosive such as methane or are capable of denoting under the certain conditions. Next, toxic waste. The waste toxic waste contains 40 different hazardous constituent concentration equal to or greater than certain amount. This 40 constituent include 8 metals, 6 pesticides, 2 herbicides, 10 volatile organic compounds, and 14 semi-volatile organic compounds. Universal waste. This is the special subset of hazardous waste that are regulated under a streamlined set of regulations called as universal waste rule. This includes batteries. Covered batteries include lead acid batteries, nickel cadmium batteries, silver cell mercury containing batteries, cancelled and recalled pesticides, mercury thermostats, and other mercury containing equipment. Example mercury switches, barometers, spiganometers, etc. Mercury-containing lamps. This includes fluorescence lamps, mercury vapor lamps, and other lamps that contain mercury. Used electronics. This includes desktop and laptop computers, computer peripherals, monitors, copying machines, scanners, printers, radio, television, camcorders, video cassette recorders, compact disc players, digital video, telephones including cells, etc. Requirement of other waste materials. In addition to hazardous waste listed above, there are other waste that although they are not subjected to hazardous waste, require must be handled certain special waste. Household hazardous waste. These are the waste that are similar to the waste listed above, but that are generated by residents in their homes while doing routine household activity. Examples of household hazardous waste include paints, stains, solvents, pesticides, old gasoline, and other fuels, etc. These wastes are just as hazardous as their commercially generated counterparts, but they are not subject to hazardous waste requirements. However, DEEP encourages household residents to proper dispose their household hazardous waste, taking to DEEP authorities, household hazardous waste collection center, or even non-RCRA hazardous waste. All these are the waste that are also hazardous according to any of the definition described above, but they are similar in nature to hazardous waste. These include some paints, latex paints, solvents, and other chemicals. Even though they are not regulated as hazardous waste, commercial generators of this waste may not place them in the ordinary tags. Polychlorinated biphenyls (PCBs) both are being disposed of and those that are still in use are subject to a special set of rules that are separate from hazardous waste regulations. Pesticides. As noted above, discarded pesticides are often regulated as hazardous waste or as universal waste. Even if they are not hazardous waste or universal waste, discarded pesticides would be considered contract regulated waste. However, there is a separate set of deep requirements regarding the registration and use of pesticides. Hazardous what are the benefits of recycling hazardous waste? Recycling hazardous waste, reuse, recycling, and reclaiming can avoid environmental hazards, protect caves, natural resources, reduce the nation's reliance on raw material and energy, and provide economic benefits. Environmental benefits. These are several interrelated environmental benefits of recycling hazardous waste, including reducing the consumption of raw material, recycling and reducing the population, reducing the energy use, and reducing the volume of water that must be treated and disposed of. The extraction of refining, transportation, and processing of new raw material can have a significant impact on environmental waste. Recycling hazardous waste can mean less air, water, and soil pollution associated with these practices. Also, recycling can reduce emission of greenhouse effect. Also, hazardous waste are recycled. Less energy is needed to obtain raw material and also manufacturing products. When energy demand decreases, fewer fossil fuels are burned and CBGs are emitted into the atmosphere, which can help lessen the impacts of the climate change and decrease the air population. Finally, by recycling hazardous waste, less hazardous waste is sent for treatment and disposal. This means less need of hazardous waste, landfills, and incinerators, as well as decrease in energy used for those systems, which leads to pollution. Economic benefits. Hazardous waste recycling is not only good for environment but can benefit an organization bottom line. Recycling hazardous waste can increase production efficiency and reduce cost association for saving raw materials and waste management. By recycling hazardous material, a business may be able to eliminate the generation of hazardous waste and avoid RCRA regulatory requirement altogether. A business may also benefit from the positive or green image associated with hazardous waste recycling effects. For example, a company who values stronger corporate leadership can increase goodwill with shareholders and consumers and further distinguish itself from its competitors. Thank you.